What is going on, guys? Resellertom here once again. Today we are talking about eBay, and we're talking about the truth about eBay. Should you go full-time? Is it worth it? What's the truth and what's the reality of eBay? And I'm not here to sugarcoat eBay. I'm going to give you the facts, basically what it takes to become successful in eBay. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything about what it takes to become successful on eBay. And anyone that tells you that it's easy, anyone can do it, is wrong. It takes a lot of time, a lot of focus, a lot of knowledge, a lot of training, and it takes a lot of different disciplines to really become successful in eBay, just like in any business. However, from all the businesses that I've done successfully, eBay is absolutely the easiest, but that doesn't mean it's a walk in the park. It really is similar to like a job. I've never actually worked a job before, but if I were to, I feel like eBay would be the closest thing to really, it would be the closest thing to like working a 9-to-5 type job, because you're in a routine. It's very structured, which actually is really good for me, because in previous businesses, there wasn't like accountability in the way that there is with eBay. Like for instance, if you have 3 item not as described, you could get your account shut down, right? And so like if you make 3 really big mistakes on eBay, you could actually have your account closed. So there's actually a lot on the line, and it's good though, because it really holds you accountable. And eBay, like I said, is very similar to a 9-to-5. It's very structured. You have to be very consistent for it to actually give you a full-time income. Now we're talking about how to create a full-time income here. If you're part-time, it's completely different. But if you are someone that wants to do full-time income, or even make some really good part-time income money, then this is really what you need to be aware of. And the truth is that you have to be consistent. Like eBay is like a daily thing. Yes, you can take 1 day off, 2 days off, but if you start to take 3, 4, 5, like a week off, a month off, your sales are going to dramatically decrease. So eBay isn't really a situation where you can just list everything and forget it, and then you're just making tons of money every single day. It takes showing up every single day, listing every single day, sourcing every single day, bagging every single day, shipping every single day. Yes, you can hire it out, but that's later on, once you're more experienced, once you know all the once you pretty much have a good foundation with everything. If you're just like your first month hiring people, obviously it's not going to work because you're not experienced yet. But I'd say the first year to 2 years, you should really try to do everything solo, just so you really understand the process when it comes to shipping, bagging, sorting, how to create titles, how to do item specifics, how to list, how to source, the best brands to source. And that just takes experience, right? So in the beginning, yes, it's going to take a lot of work. It could take you all day in the beginning, to be honest. Like it may be more worth it for you to have a job, because a job is way more consistent. As long as you don't get fired and you like don't show up to work, you should be good. With eBay, like you have to show up every single day, even if you're sick, right? So like if you get 30 orders and you're sick, like you're still going to have to get those shipments out, or you could get major defects and your account could go under, right? So eBay doesn't really care if you're sick, if there's family issues, if you want to go on vacation. Like eBay doesn't care. And so that's something that you have to be aware of. And so like eBay is running 24/7. Yes, you could go on vacation mode. However, if you're getting tons of orders, and like you're just like, I don't feel like working today, it doesn't really matter. You still have to get those orders out. You still have to bag them and ship them out, and that takes time and it takes discipline. And like I said, you have to show up every single day for eBay to work. Like if you're not listing consistently, you're not going to get those steady sales. Like your graph is not going to be, you're going to have a couple days where you don't have sales or very low sales. However, if you show up every single day, like if you're hungry and you're ambitious and you're motivated and you're willing to put in the work, like I said, it could take all day. Like for some people, if you're someone that really stretches out, like me sometimes for like it takes me all day. It could take me all day to source items at the bins, and then it can take me another 2 to 3 hours just to list everything, and then you have to bag everything, and then before you know it, it's like it's all day. But like you might have to eat the bullet in the beginning. That way you can really establish all the foundations, and then you can hire it out eventually. But like eBay is not really like, as of right now in the current state of eBay, you can't just list like 1,000 items and then just quit and like not list anything and just be like, awesome, I got everything up, not gonna list for the next 3 months. And you can't do that. If you can't do that, like your sales are gonna completely drop off. And it's not a situation where you can just list like 2,000 items and then you can just relax, go on vacation, chill out, and then you don't have to worry about anything. That's not how eBay works. You have to show up every day. It's pretty much like a job. And it's like, yes, you can have weekends off. Like you can turn off like Saturday and Sunday, like where you ship out. But other than that, like if you want to create a full-time income, like you want to be open like pretty much 24/7, it can be draining. You can get burnt out. It does cost money to obviously source every single day. And it can be difficult if you're overbuying. And if it's your full-time thing, if you're overspending, overbuying on inventory, you can get in a cash crunch where you don't have enough to have your daily listing goals. So what I recommend, obviously, when you're just starting off, you go really, really slow. Maybe just one item you list per day. Then you can work up to 2, then 3, and then 5 per day, and then slowly grow. You don't really want to be in a situation where you just jump in, you're doing 10, 20 listings per day. You want to go really, really slow, very, very gradual. I think that's the best way to do eBay, and try to have a full source income before you just go straight into eBay. If you're doing everything right, eBay is extremely rewarding. You can make really consistent money. You can get sales throughout the day. You can wake up with a bunch of money in your account. You can obviously make over 5,000 net per month if you're doing around 20 to 30 per day. Some people do a lot less than that and make those types of numbers, if not more. It just depends with what your strategy is. So right now I'm doing about $10,000 to $15,000 per month. And you know, another thing is like you don't net 10 to 15,000 per month. You may net half of whatever you're making because there's shipping, there's eBay fees, there's promotion fees, there's also taxes, and then what you're actually paying for the item. So like you're lucky if you make 50% of what you actually make. So this is something that I want to share with you guys. It's very important to understand. And if you want to get way more sales, if you want to get way more net profit and really learn what is really working right now with eBay, then for sure subscribe, because that's all I do with this channel, is to help you make way more sales, to make you way more efficient. I'm doing this right now full time. I'm doing fine with it. I'm getting very consistent sales every single day. Like I said, I'm doing $10,000 to $15,000 per month gross. I'm making about 50% net on that. And so if that's something you're interested in, let me know. My goal for sure is to make $30,000 to $50,000, $60,000 per month, and then start sourcing it out to, you know, employees. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see the journey. And if you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments. I will respond to everyone. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the thumbs up. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Have the best day ever. Peace. Hope you guys are making massive sales.